Do you know how this affects your savings? Federal Reserve signals interest rate cut amid cooling inflation. Data the Federal Reserve hinted at a possible rate reduction after the latest CPI report showed inflation falling toward the 2% target, boosting stock markets across all major indices. Here's everything we know so far. Financial analysts are closely watching how this develops and what it means for markets and everyday investors. Stay with us for the full story and more breaking news throughout the day. This story was reported by CNBC Top News. For daily market and financial news, subscribe to Global News Digest.
This NBA move just changed the entire playoff picture. NBA trade deadline, blockbuster deal reshuffles championship race. A stunning multiplayer trade just before the deadline sent two All-Stars to new teams, dramatically changing the projected Eastern and Western Conference Finals matchups. Let's break this down quickly. NBA insiders say this changes the entire landscape of the league and the playoff picture. We will continue to monitor this story and bring you updates as they become available. This story was reported by CBS Sports NBA. Follow us for daily basketball updates all season long.
This is why your grocery bill is about to change. Stock market surges to record high as earnings season exceeds expectations. The S&P 500 closed at an all-time high after a wave of stronger-than-expected corporate earnings, led by technology and financial sector results beating analyst forecasts by wide margins. Here are the key details. Investors and traders on Wall Street are reacting quickly as this situation continues to unfold. This is one of the top stories we are watching closely today across the United States. This story was reported by MarketWatch. Don't miss tomorrow's financial headlines. Subscribe now.
Baseball fans are reacting strongly to this breaking news. MLB. Shohei Ohtani breaks another record in historic season. Dodgers superstar Shohei Ohtani became the first player in MLB history to hit 30 home runs and record 15 wins as a pitcher in the same season, drawing global sports attention. This is why it matters. Baseball fans and sports analysts say this story will define the rest of the season. Our team is tracking every development as this story continues to unfold in real time. This story was reported by CBS Sports MLB. For daily MLB news and baseball updates, subscribe to Global News Digest.
Your legal rights just changed, and most people do not know it yet. Supreme Court rules on landmark case affecting millions of Americans in a 6-3 decision. The Supreme Court delivered a ruling that will reshape how federal agencies can interpret regulatory law, with immediate consequences for healthcare and environment policy. Here's what's actually happening. Constitutional scholars and attorneys across the country are analyzing the full implications of this decision. Follow along as we cover the key details, the background, and what happens next. This story was reported by Scottu S. Blog. Stay informed on the rulings that affect your rights. Subscribe.
Is this good or bad for the country? You decide. Congress passes emergency spending bill to avoid government shutdown. The House and Senate reached a last-minute deal to fund the government through the next fiscal quarter, averting a shutdown that would have furloughed hundreds of thousands of workers. The key facts you need to know. This story is dominating political discussions across the country and drawing reactions from leaders in both parties. This is a developing story, and we expect more information to emerge in the coming hours. This story was reported by NPR Politics. More breaking political news every day. Subscribe now.
This NFL story broke minutes ago, and fans are going wild. NFL star quarterback suffers season-ending injury. Team scrambles. A top 5 ranked NFL franchise lost its starting quarterback to a torn ACL in practice, sending the team into emergency trade talks for an immediate replacement before the playoffs. Here's everything we know so far. Football fans across America are reacting strongly, and sports commentators are calling this one of the biggest stories of the season. Stay with us for the full story and more breaking news throughout the day. This story was reported by CBS Sports NFL. For daily NFL news and updates, subscribe to Global News Digest.
Every iPhone and Android user needs to know about this. OpenAI releases GPT-5 with major reasoning improvements. OpenAI launched its most advanced model yet, claiming significant gains in multi-step reasoning and coding ability, intensifying competition with Google and Anthropic. Let's break this down quickly. Analysts believe this move signals a major shift in the direction of the technology sector. We will continue to monitor this story and bring you updates as they become available. This story was reported by TechCrunch. Stay ahead of the tech curve. Follow us for daily updates.
Big tech just made a move that affects you personally. Major cybersecurity breach exposes data of 100 million Americans. Federal investigators confirmed a large-scale breach affecting a major financial data aggregator, with social security numbers and bank details potentially compromised for tens of millions. Here are the key details. Users and developers worldwide are already reacting to what this means for the future of technology. This is one of the top stories we are watching closely today across the United States. This story was reported by Ars Technica. More technology headlines every day. Subscribe so you don't miss them.
This global story will impact you more than you think. Global tensions escalate as world leaders meet for emergency summit. G7 nations convened an unscheduled emergency meeting to coordinate a response to rapidly escalating geopolitical tensions, with several countries putting military assets on alert. This is why it matters. World leaders and international observers are watching closely as this situation continues to develop. Our team is tracking every development as this story continues to unfold in real time. This story was reported by Reuters Top News. Stay informed. Subscribe to Global News Digest for daily updates.